How literal are you? Hi, I'm June Klein, the Southern Sassy and Savvy humorist, and I help people lighten up, have fun, and get paid more. I take things so literally sometimes, and it can be fun and it can be crazy. My mom and I were in the kitchen many years ago, and we were making a salad, and she said, "Do you want radishes in your salad?" And I said, "No, thanks." And she said, "I know, I usually burp mine for hours." I thought for a moment, and I looked at her and I thought, how the heck do you burp a radish? In my brain, I had taken it literally, and I could see my mom, who knew how to do everything, sitting there holding a radish up against her, burping it like a baby. She knew her daughter well enough to know what I was thinking. We laughed so hard, we probably did lose fluids. It was a moment that we just both never will forget and talked about forever. Another time in 2001-2002, I was the humor chairman for the National Speakers Association. And that just always sounded so funny to me. The humor chair is what we called it for short. So of course, in my brain, I could see this humor chair. So I created one. And when we had the convention and I was in charge of the humor peg and had to pull everything together to make that happen, I came walking up with this humor chair I had created as a backpack, and it was this big chair for a doll. I forget the name of the group that was popular at the time, but I just put some back straps on it and had humor monogrammed on the front of it, and I created a humor chair. It was hysterical. People thought it was either the goofiest thing they'd ever seen or they were cracking up over it. So again, how literal are you? Do you take things, do you see things funny? Now sometimes you can take it just a titch too far. For instance, one of my colleagues, when I was back in corporate, we were standing in a group of people, and he was pretty crass and sarcastic at times, and so he was standing with one of his clients, ticked her off royally, and she told him where he could kiss her as she was walking off. And as she was going up the steps, he decided to take her literally, and so he ran up the steps and kissed her right on the butt. The lawsuit was fairly quick and over fairly rapidly. So you can take things too literally sometimes, but I invite you to really look at things differently. If you squint and you can twist and tweak and turn it just a titch, it might just turn out to be something really, really funny. As you know, go to juneklein.com, check out the humor tips. Be tickled to see you there.